So we will discuss how US dollar has become the world's most powerful reserve currency. Have you ever wondered why the US dollar is so important in the world? A reserve currency is a foreign currency that countries keep in large amounts. It's like a savings account that helps those countries to buy goods from other countries, repay their loans, and protect their own economy in times of deep trouble. Today, the US dollar is the most widely used reserve currency. Countries trust US dollar because America has a big, stable economy with strong financial systems. Before proceeding further, I request viewers to subscribe Learn by Choice for more videos on personal finance, self-empowerment, and financial literacy. Your subscription motivates us to make more and more videos. The US dollar has been around since 1914, but its journey to become the world's number one currency didn't happen overnight. During World War I and II, US became a key supplier of weapons and goods. Countries paid in turn US mostly in gold. By the end of World War II, US had largest gold reserves in the world. This has given dollar a strong base and made other countries start seeing US dollar as a reliable currency. In 1944, during the final year of World War II, leaders from 44 allied countries met in Bretton Woods. It's a small town in the United States. They wanted to create a new global money system that avoids past mistakes. So they agreed that all their currencies would be linked to US dollar and the dollar would be linked to gold. This was called Bretton Woods Agreement and it made US dollar the center of world finance. At that time, the US economy was the biggest in the world, even now also. American industries were booming and the country had 2/3 of gold in the world. Compared to war-hit Europe or Asia, the US was strong and stable. That's why all the other countries agreed to hold US dollars instead of gold in their reserves. They also started buying US dollar, US government bonds, which were seen as a safe place to store money. By late 1960s and early 1970s, US has printed too many dollars and don't have gold to back them. So what happened is in 1971, that time President Mr. Richard Nixon ended the dollar's direct link to gold. This meant currencies now could float, go up or down in value based on the market. So even after this change, countries continued using the dollar for trade, showing their strong trust in the US economy. In the 1960s and 1970s, rich families from Asia, especially Singapore and Hong Kong, they started moving their currency and their investment into US dollars instead of British pound. Singapore even created a special market for dollar-based investments. This has helped dollar to stay strong in Asia. So over time, global trade in oil, gas and other key items started happening only in dollars, which has boosted its power. Being the world's reserve currency sounds great, but it has its own problems and challenges. So to supply dollars to the world, the US has to spend more than it earns, which increases its debt. Also, when the demand for dollar goes up, the value also increases. That makes US goods and services more expensive in other countries. This is why some countries like China and Switzerland are very, very careful. So they don't fully want their currency to be global because it can hurt their local business. Today, even in the year 2025, the US dollar is still the king. Over 58% of the world currency reserves are in US dollars, according to the IMF. That's more than half. Central banks still keep dollars in cash and US government bonds. While some countries are trying to reduce their dependence on dollar, no other country or currency has yet come with solution to replace it. Once again, request viewers to subscribe Learn by Choice.